afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'll be filming something differently this afternoon. I am filming a sit-down video, and the reason why I am sitting down is that I have a personal story I really have to share with you all from my channel, and I want you guys to understand why I started my YouTube channel. There is a personal story why I started my YouTube channel, and I want you to understand why I didn't do college. I think everyone needs to know my situation, why I started my channel. And with that being said, let's get started with this video. And I hope you like it, and I hope you understand the situation and why I'm telling you guys this personal story that I had to share with you guys. So let's get started. So I really want to I really want to keep this very personal, and I want to keep this wonderful opinion very open. And since I want to keep this very open, I want to explain why I started my YouTube channel. And I just want to let you guys know I started on YouTube as a hobby. I always love YouTube videos. YouTube videos is a cool thing I always love for the longest time since I was very young. Since very young, I always watched tons of YouTube videos all the time. And if I wasn't watching YouTube videos, it helped me to be a YouTuber. But watching lots of YouTube videos since I was very young. I'm super attached to YouTube for a long time. I know it's very bad to have an unhealthy relationship or a really bad habit. But for me, YouTube is my unhealthy habit for me, since I love watching YouTube videos. Since I was very young, I definitely stay up late and watch YouTube videos all the time. This is how I'm attached to YouTube for a long time. And then I peaked and I started my channel during high school. During high school, I don't know what year that I started my YouTube channel, but I know I started my YouTube channel in high school. I used it as a hobby. Again, I started using it as a hobby, and since I used it as a hobby, when I was very young, I started filming very young age when I was in high school. When I was in high school, that's when I actually started my YouTube channel in high school. I don't know what year that started, but I did start and peek out in my channel, in high school. I don't know what year, but I did start at high school, and it might be in my junior or senior year in high school. And during my years in high school, in my senior or junior year, that's when I peaked when I was on my channel, and I had a double date with a close friend of mine. I have a close friend named Cody. Cody Sullivan is a friend of mine. I know one long time, and I had a double date with Cody, with his sister and his boyfriend. And we went morning. I went Central. It's really fun. I had a fun time going water with him and with his sister and her boyfriend. I had a very great time, and that's when I make a short video of my double date. That's my first video that I actually filmed for my channel in high school, and that's when I started filming during that time, and that's when I started using my channel as a hobby of mine. When I started in high school, it's really fun date. I'm undefeated. I love this Super Bowl, and recording a lot. So I actually filmed my double date when we were born at my sexual, and that's kind of the first video that I filmed in high school. And it's really fun video that I made. It's on my channel, and I hope you can watch that. That's the first video that I actually filmed for fun on my channel. And since then, I started making tons of videos on my channel. 12 years ago, I started making like what I got for Christmas in 2017, what I and then what I got for Christmas 2018, and what I got for Christmas 2019, and so forth. That's the first series of videos I started on my channel non-stop, and it's a really fun experience that I started my channel as a hobby and making a ton of videos for what I got for Christmas through 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020, and so forth. And that's when I started YouTube, and now I use it as a professional career now with other videos that I have right now. And I also want you guys to understand, and since then I still am a YouTuber. Since then I make other videos as well. When I started my channel, I make what I got my birthday, what I got for my birthday. I got part 1 of my birthday and part 2. And back then I didn't know how to edit professionally, and now because I was making videos for fun, and because I was making videos for fun, I didn't know how to grow as a YouTuber, and I didn't know how to edit. I didn't have like a computer back then. Back then I didn't have a computer. I have an iPad, so I couldn't use that for editing, but I use it on my phone, and it works very well. And I did that way is to have a nice camera, what I actually need. That I use the videos I make for fun, and now I am filming at more professional level. And now I know how to edit very well. I'm practicing my transitions very well, and now filming version stuff, and now showing my body a lot. When I grow as a YouTuber, I know what I can succeed on as a YouTuber, and I also want to understand what I did from the college. Again, I start after high school. Right after I graduated from high school in 2017, I started being a CTP program, and Successful Community Training Program. This is a program that I went to right after high school. And after I was in the program for a couple of years, since a couple of years until 2021, I also started PSU. I started PSU as well, and I've been taking tons of classes as a student at Florida State, and it's a really fun experience. I was there for 4 years. I was involved in college 2 months. I'm a very resourceful and active person, and I did many classes. Past 4 years of college, I hang out with my friends a lot. I went to classes. I did many clubs. Past 4 years in college, and I also want to add COVID-19 started since 2020, and since COVID, I was stressed out really bad that COVID has been started, and since COVID, I was not myself. I've been more a negative person, and that's when I changed into a night owl and a workaholic. I've been a workaholic for a long time since COVID, and that's why I stay up late as a night owl, and I stay up late as a night owl for a long time during COVID. And since COVID changed my lifestyle, and now I'm a night owl, I will do work non-stop for classes and just going on with my life during COVID. And during COVID, and I don't explain what's happening with COVID. It's very, very hard for me to, it's very hard for me, physically and mentally, to make vlogs on my channel during COVID when I'm also at school as well. It's very, very hard for me to do that because it's very hard to have a clear posting schedule and for through this week and do school during the times in COVID, and it's really hard for me to manage that. And I want you guys to understand why I didn't come to college. It's that COVID changed everything with my lifestyle, and that I'm an owl, and as an owl I work a lot. And since I'm a college since COVID, since I'm a college, I do because of I've been busy with school and catch up on my grades and clubs that I was doing during COVID, and that's very hard for me to be a successful YouTuber since I was at school during COVID for a while, and it's very hard for me to have a YouTube channel, basically eventually, since I love what's going on during school, and I want you guys to know about that and why I started my YouTube channel. And top of it, I was being more, and since I started since COVID, I have been very, very stressed out very easily. I get stressed on many things in choir during COVID. I had to sing remotely, and it's very hard to sing remotely since it's very hard to hear other tenors. I'm a tenor in choir when I was in college, and it's very hard to hear anybody singing in Zoom, and I was beyond stressed out about that for a long time when I was doing choir during COVID. And top of it, I will have and top of my stressors about it and have it really bad tech issues with it. Top of it, I did have at least 3 and 4 mental breakdowns. I did have mental breakdowns at least 4 times because I've been really stressed out with choir during COVID. And that's why it affects me mentally that I can't start my YouTube channel during the time since I was not feeling well, physically or mentally, since I was beyond stressed out with everything going on during school during COVID. And that's why I was left to myself and not being a good person to be on YouTube because of those reasons. And it's pretty devastating that I changed in COVID, and I was trying to get you guys to understand why I didn't continue filming on my channel to college. And I just want you guys to know about this. And I keep going on my channel right after I graduated from college. I graduated from PSU in 2021. In 2021, that's when I graduated, and I was glad that I graduated because I was feeling really bad depression, and I was bad with, and be honest with, I was in the choir, and they had bad tech issues. I always stressed out with tech issues, so I'm glad that I graduated from Florida State last year, 2021, and since I graduated post-college, after post-college, that's when I started filming again. I started filming again for YouTube during post-college. After I debriefed from post-college, that's when I could continue started filming for YouTube again. And since then, I started filming, that's when I started filming a mental health update and what's going on college video. In that video, that explains why I didn't go to college and talk about my mental and physical health. That's the first video that I actually filmed since I graduated since college, and that's why I want to keep this channel very open and very personal to me with everything going on that I'm facing during college and during these hard times with COVID. And after that video, I talk about my mental health and what I am facing. that's when I be more accessible YouTuber. To be accessible YouTuber, I continue vlogging nonstop. I do really advanced work with my camera. I know how to transition very, very well and make smooth transitions. So it's just very bumpy and make advanced vlogging skills. And I did more vlogging, and I actually did Vlogmas in December. And December was a crazy month for me because I had to do Vlogmas, and I did Vlogmas non-stop until I have a mental health breakdown because of a random tech issue, and I was beyond tired. I always get beyond tired when I edit. That's always me. Again, in reality, you always face stresses in life, and I think it's a good idea to have an open mind and talk about what's going on mentally and physically. And it's what I'm doing now during this time in this personal video, explaining why I didn't continue going to college, and now you know why. Because of COVID, and I'm still a successful YouTuber now. And now I know the editing very well. I do tons of editing. I do other things outside of filming, like I do Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and other platforms as well when I'm not filming as well. And I also want to say, in reality, is you always have barriers in life, and you cannot face barriers with fear or emotions inside of you. I'm always a tough. I'm always a tough person. I tend to hide my emotions and bottle up a lot. Since I'm a tough image, I haven't really hard being tough, and it's not a good thing to do. I think it's good to be open-minded and express what you're feeling and let it all out. And it's good to let the emotions out, so it's easy to embrace with barriers in life. And in life, I know there will be barriers sometimes soon in the road, and to embrace these barriers in life, it's good to talk about it and express what you're feeling physically and mentally and emotionally. And it's important to talk to a professional about it. I have friends, since I've been beyond stress a lot with choir in COVID, I have been with all the stressors, I have at least 4 mental health breakdowns because of those pressures, and it's hard for me to let it out since I am a tough person, and I let it out in my last pricing meeting, and I usually have to talk to a couple of professional people at the college program to talk about my feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally. So it's good to be open-minded and express what you feel inside of you, because that's important to talk about that and not hid it. And it's what I learned during college about my mental health, and that is that. And it's how I've been a YouTuber, and that's how I started as a YouTuber. I actually expressed what's going on in college and talk about my mental health. I did a video where I actually expressed these feelings already, and that's the first video that I actually filmed. And since then, as when I started making tons of vlogs, I did vlogs non-stop, 3 days a week, every Monday, Wednesday, Sundays. I do event vlogs a lot. I know how to edit professionally and use a lot and editing ideas, and I know how to make smooth transitions, and I'm starting to do like me being naked. And I raised how to be a professional YouTuber. And the days that I don't film, I'll be busy with TikTok or the other social media things I do, like with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, what I'm still doing now actually. And that is everything I will tell you. I hope you understand my situation, how I started my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. And this everything I really have to film this afternoon is tell you how I started my YouTube channel. And with that being said, thank you for watching this video. Be amazing and see you next time. And I may film on Wednesday because I want to film a day in my life as a YouTuber. So let's see about that. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.